So, a radio station owned by a Soros proxy in Seattle, Washington, was giving away locations of and blowing the identities of ICE agents in Seattle that were doing their operations, that were looking to arrest illegal immigrants and to deport them. Obviously, again, we all know where Soros and their proxies, where their loyalties lie. We know that it is not with the Constitution of the United States or the interests of the physical or economic interests and welfare of the American people. Their agenda is essentially it's communism. They want to undermine the system, create as much chaos as they can. We've seen this through BLM and Antifa. Create as much chaos as they can so that they can, their agents, their minions can bring in their quote-unquote communist utopia after that. This is a very common tactic by communists. If you read Weimar Germany, leading up to Hitler's takeover, the communists were trying to create as much chaos as they can. The same was happening in other parts of the world, in Greece during the Cold War, here in the United States as well. During the 1960s, there was something that was going on. So obviously this is worth noting, and I believe that things like this are illegal. You're not supposed to compromise the safety of officials. They're undercover for a reason. Now, intent is important. Obviously, there was an explicit intent to do this. So Soros, it's his son actually is the one that's running everything. George Soros is old and his brain is rotted. He can go. I don't feel one bit sorry for his condition. I mean, he's just an absolute piece of trash that he is. But anyway, I'm surprised that during Trump's, well, I shouldn't say I'm surprised under Trump's first administration, given the fact that, who Trump surrounded himself with. But there's a lot of investigations that need to be made in all these organizations and these universities of criminal behavior. And Soros's operations is definitely one of those areas that need to be very thoroughly investigated. And I think that there are criminal charges that could be stuck with these people. So anyway, I'll post a link in the description below.